drifting slowly across the calm, expanding horizon of my breath. A gentle shimmering tone unfolding through the quiet wide distance around me. Warm lingering motion rising slowly across the pale silent field of open light. Breath that stretches gently into a long drifting wave of soft, peaceful calm. A tender widening shimmer carrying my voice across silent, spacious air. Slow unfolding brightness drifting through the still expanding quiet above me. Warm, subtle breath moving softly in a long calming arc of distant glow. Light drifting through the quiet open sky in slow, gentle waves of calm. A lingering breath unfolding into a warm, steady ribbon of soft horizon. Quiet, shimmering tones rising through the endless pale distance of air. Warm, subtle color drifting softly along the silent, wide open field. A slow, expanding breath carrying my voice gently forward through calm space. Soft, warm motion moving lightly across the still horizon far ahead. Breath that widens slowly into a drifting path of tender, luminous calm. A gentle open shimmer forming in the long, bright quiet of morning air. Slow glowing arcs rising through the pale, soft emptiness around me. Warm, lingering breath expanding into a steady horizon of peaceful sound. A calm unfolding tone drifting slowly into wide, shimmering brightness. Quiet breath flowing into long, soft motion across endless silent air. Warm, subtle glow widening in a drifting field of pale, quiet calm. Slow, shimmering breath floating across the open, gentle distance. Soft, quiet line rising slowly through still bright air. Warm, calm motion unfolding through an endless field of light. A tender arc drifting softly through the calming shape of open breath. Long, gentle shimmer widening across a pale horizon of silence. Warm breath rising through slow unfolding tones of peaceful calm. A quiet lingering wave moving gently through the distant open air. Soft bright motion drifting across a wide expanding field of stillness. Warm drifting breath unfolding through the pale shimmering sky. A slow gentle tone gliding softly across quiet open space. Warm breath widening through long glowing arcs of calm air. Soft shimmering distance drifting slowly around my lingering breath. A tender warm motion rising gently into the endless bright horizon. Quiet calming breath expanding into a long silent wave. Warm, soft drifting softly across a still field of open light, soft gentle lines widening through pale shimmering space, a slow rising breath unfolding into warm expanding calm, quiet bright motion drifting softly through endless open air, warm lingering tone rising into a long gentle horizon, soft shimmering breath floating in the calm wide distance, warm subtle drift expanding slowly across quiet bright air, a slow glowing line unfolding through still open space, soft breath widening into a pale drifting field of light, warm calming shimmer rising gently into open quiet stillness, a long soft breath stretching into distant gentle brightness, quiet lingering tone moving through warm pale air, slow shimmering motion drifting across the field of calm, warm breath unfolding into endless bright quiet space, a soft rising wave floating gently into the calm horizon, warm subtle breath expanding into long shimmering light, slow calming tone widening across open peaceful air, a gentle drifting movement rising through pale serene distance, soft open breath expanding into warm luminous calm, a long drifting motion rising through the pale silent field, warm calm shimmer unfolding into a one bright horizon. Soft calm air drifting gently around the wide open shimmer of my breath, warm subtle tone rising slowly through the pale quiet morning light, quiet breath unfolding into a long warm motion of peaceful calm, a gentle drifting glow stretching softly across the distant horizon, warm lingering air moving steadily through a field of silent brightness, a slow widening breath rising quietly into the soft pale sky, calm shimmering lines drifting gently through still expanding space, warm tender motion flowing lightly across the open quiet air, a soft rising glow unfolding gently into a warm extended calm, quiet breath drifting across a pale white shimmer of peaceful air, warm subtle tone expanding lightly through distant silent brightness, a slow quiet rise forming along the calm open field of light, soft shimmering motion drifting through warm gentle space, a tender steady breath unfolding through a pale silent sky, warm quiet glow moving softly across the wide open distance, a slow drifting shimmer rising into the calm spread of warm air, quiet quiet breath widening gently through endless soft brightness, warm subtle line drifting lightly through the open quiet horizon, a gentle rising motion unfolding slowly into peaceful calm, soft quiet color moving across the pale still sky, warm lingering breath drifting through open silent air. A slow calm wave rising softly through the distant bright field, quiet shimmering tone expanding through a warm quiet path, soft gentle line unfolding slowly in open air, warm breath drifting calmly across pale quiet light. A slow rising glow forming in the wide silent distance, quiet warm air expanding softly into peaceful brightness, soft shimmering breath moving lightly across open space, warm subtle drift rising through the calm still horizon, a gentle widening breath unfolding in distant quiet sky, soft calm tone drifting slowly through warm shimmering air, a slow tender rise expanding softly across the open light, quiet warm shimmer drifting in the pale silent distance, soft breath widening lightly through endless calm, warm gentle glow unfolding across open quiet sky, a slow peaceful motion rising into distant bright air, quiet expanding breath drifting softly across warm pale space, soft shimmering wave unfolding through the quiet horizon, warm subtle tone rising along the calm open field, a slow lingering breath drifting through silent brightness, quiet gentle color widening across the warm pale sky, soft air moving softly in a distant calm shimmer, warm rising line unfolding through quiet open air, a slow bright breath drifting across the still horizon, quiet gentle tone expanding softly into warm calm space, soft shimmering rise flowing lightly through endless sky, warm breath drifting gently through pale bright stillness, a slow tender glow unfolding quietly through open air, quiet warm shimmer drifting far across the calm horizon, soft gentle breath widening through a soft spreading light, a slow bright drift rising through a peaceful quiet sky, warm subtle motion unfolding across the wide open calm, quiet breath drifting smoothly through open light, soft shimmering color rising through the quiet gentle air, a slow drift moving softly into pale warm brightness, quiet subtle shimmer unfolding across a distant horizon. drifting gently along the pale morning edge of my breath. Warm, subtle shimmer moving slowly through a quiet open field of light. A tender drifting glow unfolding softly into a long peaceful motion. Quiet warm breath rising gently across the still bright horizon. A slow widening shimmer flowing lightly through silent spacious air. Soft, gentle tone, drifting deeper into a calm, distant brightness. Warm breath, stretching smoothly across the wide open, quiet sky. A quiet, drifting glow unfolding into a soft, expanding calm. Warm, lingering breath moving gently through the pale horizon line. Soft shimmering air rising slowly across a field of quiet stillness. A slow tender wave drifting lightly through warm bright space. Quiet breath unfolding into a gentle open shimmer of calm. Warm subtle motion rising slowly across endless pale air. A soft expanding glow drifting through the distant quiet horizon. Warm breath widening gently in the open silent morning light. A slow calm rise flowing softly across warm shimmering air. Quiet bright breath drifting through a wide peaceful field. Soft subtle tone unfolding lightly through open distant space. A warm gentle shimmer rising slowly across pale bright air. A slow quiet drift moving through the warm silent horizon. Soft breath expanding into a calm endless brightness. Warm gentle glow drifting softly through open sky. A slow long rise unfolding across the quiet shining air. Soft shimmering breath moving lightly into pale calm light. Warm quiet motion flowing slowly through the silent horizon. A slow distant shimmer widening across the open bright field. Soft breath drifting gently into warm spreading stillness. Quiet subtle glow unfolding through pale expansive air. A slow calm rise moving softly into the distant horizon. Warm gentle shimmer drifting far across quiet light. Soft breath widening lightly through endless silence. A slow open glow unfolding across warm pale space. Quiet drifting tone flowing softly into calm rising slowly through the soft, silent sky. A tender pale shimmer drifting through open calm air. A slow quiet wave unfolding lightly into distant glow. Soft breath expanding gently across warm shining horizon. Quiet subtle tone moving slowly into bright stillness. A slow shimmering drift rising into the wide open air. Warm breath unfolding into a calm quiet distance. Soft gentle glow drifting slightly across pale silent light. A slow bright line flowing through quiet air. Warm expanding breath drifting into open calm space. Soft shimmering wave unfolding across distant brightness. A slow subtle rise moving through warm silent horizon. Warm breath widening softly in the open pale sky. Quiet drifting glow lighting in warm calm lair. A slow tender shimmer rising through distant quiet space. Soft breath expanding into warm steady calm. Quiet shining motion drifting across open horizon. A slow breath rising softly into gentle brightness. Warm pale shimmer flowing lightly through distance air. Soft quiet drift widening in warm. Soft calm air drifting gently along the pale quiet edge of my breath. Warm subtle shimmer rising slowly through a calm wide field of light. A quiet drifting glow unfolding softly into a long peaceful motion. Warm lingering breath moving gently across still bright air. Soft gentle rise stretching lightly through distant pale space. A slow widening shimmer flowing softly in the open quiet sky. Warm breath drifting deeper through a field of silent brightness. A tender warm glow unfolding across calm spreading air. Quiet breath rising slowly into warm silent light. A soft expanding drift moving gently across distant sky. Warm subtle tones stretching quietly through the open horizon. A slow calming wave drifting through pale shimmering stillness. Soft breath unfolding lightly across warm bright space. A gentle quiet rise moving softly into distant air. Warm subtle glow drifting slowly across across open calm field, a slow tender motion rising through pale quiet sky, soft breath expanding into a calm distant shimmer, warm gentle line unfolding lightly into open brightness, a slow drifting tone moving softly across warm air. Quiet breath widening gently through pale still horizon, soft shimmering glow rising slowly along distant quiet space, warm calm drift unfolding through open bright air, a slow lingering rise moving softly into warm silent light, soft breath drifting lightly across the calm horizon, a tender warm shimmer unfolding through pale quiet air, a slow peaceful line drifting smoothly into open sky, soft subtle glow expanding across warm still brightness, quiet breath rising slowly into distant calm, soft drifting wave unfolding lightly in open light, warm breath moving softly through pale quiet horizon, a slow gentle shimmer drifting far across calm air, soft breath widening lightly into warm bright space, a slow quiet rise unfolding through distant stillness, warm gentle tone drifting softly across open sky, soft shimmering glow flowing lightly in warm pale air, a slow breath rising gently into endless calm, quiet subtle drift unfolding through open bright horizon, soft gentle light moving slowly across still silent space, warm breath expanding quietly into calm brightness, a slow shimmering wave drifting across the pale sky, soft calm tone unfolding gently in warm open air, quiet breath moving lightly through a distant shimmer, a slow gentle rise drifting softly across quiet horizon, warm subtle glow expanding through open bright stillness, soft breath widening into a calm gentle field, a slow warm wave unfolding across pale open air. quiet drifting glow, rising lightly through distant brightness. Soft breath moving softly into calm open sky. So gentle shimmer unfolding into quiet warm distance. Soft calm air drifting gently along the pale quiet line of my breath. Warm subtle shimmer rising slowly through a still wide field of light. A gentle drifting glow unfolding softly into peaceful open motion. Warm lingering breath moving lightly across silent bright air. Soft quiet waves stretching through the distant pale horizon. A slow widening shimmer flowing calmly in the open morning sky. Warm breath drifting deeper into a field of steady brightness. A tender warm glow unfolding slowly through calm expanding air. Quiet breath rising gently across warm silent light. Soft expanding drift moving quietly into distant sky. Warm subtle tones stretching softly through the open horizon. A slow calming wave drifting through pale silent stillness. Soft breath unfolding lightly across warm bright space. A gentle quiet rise moving softly into distant air. Warm glow drifting slowly across the open calm field. A slow tender motion rising through pale quiet sky. Soft breath expanding into a calm distant shimmer. Warm gentle line unfolding lightly into open brightness. A slow drifting tone moving softly across warm air. Quiet breath widening gently through pale still horizon. Soft shimmering glow rising slowly into distant space. Warm calm drift unfolding through open bright air. A slow lingering rise drifting softly into warm silence. Soft breath drifting lightly across the calm horizon. A warm subtle shimmer unfolding through pale quiet air. A slow peaceful line drifting smoothly into open sky. Soft glow expanding across warm still brightness. Quiet breath rising slowly into distant calm. Soft drifting wave unfolding lightly in open light. Warm breath moving softly through pale quiet horizon. A slow gentle shimmer drifting far across calm air. Soft breath widening gently into warm bright space. slow quiet rise unfolding through distant stillness. Warm gentle tone drifting softly across open sky. Soft shimmering glow flowing lightly in warm pale air. A slow breath rising gently into endless calm. Quiet subtle drift unfolding through open bright horizon. Soft warm light moving slowly across still silent space. Warm breath expanding quietly into calm brightness. A slow shimmering wave drifting across the pale sky. Soft calm tone unfolding gently in warm open air. Quiet breath moving lightly through a distant shimmer. A slow gentle rise drifting softly across quiet horizon. Warm subtle glow expanding through open bright stillness. Soft breath widening to a calm, gentle field. A slow warm wave unfolding across pale open air. Quiet drifting glow rising lightly through distant brightness. Soft breath moving softly into calm open sky. A slow gentle shimmer unfolding into quiet warm distance. Soft calm air drifting lightly across silent brightness. Warm breath unfolding slowly into spreading light. A slow quiet line drifting through warm horizon air. Soft gentle tone widening to pale calm space. A slow warm glow unfolding through quiet distance. Soft breath widening gently into open silent brightness. Quiet subtle shimmer rising calmly into pale horizon. A slow gentle breath drifting into warm pale quiet distance. Soft calm breath drifting gently into the pale quiet air. Warm faint shimmer rising slowly along a still open path. A gentle line of light unfolding softly through peaceful distance. Warm breath moving lightly across the silent bright horizon. Soft quiet waves stretching through calm pale sky. A slow widening glow drifting softly through distant air. Warm breath deepening gently into steady brightness. A quiet warm shimmer unfolding across calm widening space. Soft drifting breath rising into warm silent light. A gentle expanding line moving softly through distant sky. Warm subtle tone reaching quietly into open brightness. A slow calming wave drifting through pale silent stillness. Soft breath unfolding lightly across warm bright field. A quiet tender eyes moving softly into distant air. Warm glow drifting slowly across the calm horizon. A slow gentle motion widening into pale quiet space. Soft breath expanding into a calm distant shimmer. Warm drifting line unfolding into open brightness. A slow quiet tone moving softly across warm still air. Soft shimmering glow rising slowly into distant calm. Warm calm drift unfolding gently across bright open sky. A slow peaceful breath drifting through pale soft light. Soft breath drifting lightly across warm horizon air. A warm subtle shimmer unfolding slowly across silent brightness. A slow quiet line drifting gently through open sky. Soft glow expanding lightly across warm still air. Quiet breath rising slowly into distant pale calm. A soft drifting wave unfolding gently across bright space. Warm breath moving softly through pale quiet horizon. A slow gentle shimmer widening into calm distant air. Soft breath rising quietly into warm spreading light. A slow quiet wave unfolding through distant stillness. Warm gentle tone drifting softly across open sky. Soft shimmering light flowing quietly in warm pale air. A slow calm breath rising gently into quiet brightness. Quiet subtle drift unfolding across open pale horizon. Soft warm light moving slowly into silent still space. Warm breath expanding softly into calm brightness. A slow shimmering wave drifting across open sky. Soft calm tone unfolding gently in warm bright air. Quiet breath moving lightly through a distant shimmer. A slow gentle rise drifting softly into quiet horizon. Warm subtle glow expanding through open bright stillness. Soft breath widening to a calm gentle field. A slow warm wave unfolding across pale open air. Quiet drifting glow rising softly through distant brightness. Soft breath moving softly into calm open sky. A slow gentle shimmer unfolding into quiet warm distance. Soft calm air drifting lightly across silent brightness. Warm breath unfolding slowly into spreading warm light. A slow quiet line drifting through warm horizon air. Soft gentle tone widening to pale calm space. at distance, while of breath widening gently into silent bright air. Quiet subtle shimmer rising calm